place gives me the creeps. Like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
Alright, man. Honestly, I have two things up checking it out. I didn't even notice that you messaged. So how's work going? Yeah. Alright, there it goes. I switched my audio to my Bluetooth headset. That way it doesn't look like it's constantly buzzing. This way I can talk to you, Thomas. And to the one person I have viewing on Twitch as well. Oh, I didn't even notice that thing was. Oh, I got up yet. Yeah. got to let the flaming ball do all the work. Of course the one that the head is the hardest one to aggro. Press the button. Wait, I thought that you didn't work day shift. Why are you there? Time to do the most famous thing. 10:30 in the morning to 11 at night? Jesus. Nah, that's bullshit. I hate the double shift enemies in any game. Still killed him though. I had to use all my throwables that I was saving for another puppet boss fight, but you don't have to do. You know, I kind of hope that they do Black Myth Wukong just like they do in, not like they do this. Primarily because in it, they're both Souls-like, just 1 second after Wulong Fallen Dynasty, even though it was in the works beforehand. And the other one, and this one was more of a Bloodborne-esque type, which I love it to death. I don't know if the person. It just doesn't seem like anyone's talking on my Twitch. Damn it, wrong one. A lot of this stuff I found on my first playthrough, and I'm just going off of memory. I learned a lot about boss weaknesses on that playthrough as well. And for some reason, I decided to be the only person in the history of this game, streaming it wise, that decided to fight a puppet boss without this. I can't have a webcam set. I was wondering what that was. Alright. In the history of this game, to not drain the corruption out of an area before fighting a optional boss. I like that. Sorry, I was fucking around with different shit. No. Ow. I got worried there for a second. Woohoo! Fireman's axe. Or fire axe, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Wait a second. Follow the flaming ball. Yeah, see, I fought that thing with all that corruption down there. It was a pain. It took me like 4 or 5 tries just to do it. If you want, I can come in there, baby.
All puppets die. Oh, it's the only way to be sure. All puppets must... You can't fool me! All puppets must die. Kill the puppets!
Human boss fight.
I wish I'd known. That surviving is a hell of its own.
The only thing I hate about the human boss fights are they're normally some of the most annoying because they move 10 times different.
I wish I'd known. Surviving is a hell of its own.
Go ahead and get this critical hit in. Give me time to heal. I'm surprised I have not broke his weapon. There it goes.
I can't tell what's solid and what's oil.
Hey baby, I have it. Aw, what's that? I was trying to tell her that you was in here, Thomas.
I wish I hadn't run away.
And go back and die like a man. Oh, well, never mind. You're dead.
I was afraid to die.
Oh, hey, Thomas, is it true they're doing layoffs up there? That's weird. That was not what it was set to last night. Oh, really? That sucks. Alright. I guess I have no choice but to do it like that. Alright then. I don't know, I'm trying to get a different job. I'm driving back and forth to Hopkinsville for 1861 is not much worth, it isn't really worth anything, especially considering I'm a forklift driver that only gets 3 15-minute breaks. I put into Barry's Global, but I don't know if I get it. I actually have a Buick that I drive back and forth to work, but I do still have the T-Bird, yes. I actually need to go and check the oil in it because it's not blowing out. I don't know if you can hear me over the game, but it's not blowing out any bluish smoke. It's not seeping oil, like there's no oil spots or anything else. But for some reason, just one day, every bit of the oil that was in it just went dry. Don't know why or anything else. It's just ended up dry. And so I'm driving it very sparingly right now until me and my dad can get time to actually look at it and see why it's doing that.
admirers seem to follow me everywhere. Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent. I've never seen you before, but who cares?
This may well benefit our former client. Did you catch that subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini, is inside this factory this very moment.
But you can't say
You
his
caught
name
us on
5
our
times
return
fast.
trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
Are you carrying the latest edition of Vanini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in Krat these days. Maduro wrote the actual guide, but Vanini published and financed it. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, then you can get 4, no, 5,000 for it at the shop. But you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one go for 500. That's a good investment. You wish you had.
This game is one of the best Souls-like to date, gonna be honest. I'm hoping Black Myth Wukong is gonna be just as good, if not better. Actually, the outfit, other than the dog head, and the weapon I'm using is actually a gift that was given to every player that has this game that you can access from the very start. Because originally you wouldn't have any of this. You'd have to go through and find weapons, or here, like in the next area, you get the ability to use kind of like a Dark Souls type, and use the boss type souls, or in this case, the boss's ergo, to get certain weapons or medallions to help you out on your game. Some medallions, literally, like there's one I'm planning on getting again, that, because I have a playthrough that I was doing. Ow. Damn, I forgot they call on the roof too, but there's a medallion that my Fable arts, the more of those I have, which is the blue bar that you see underneath my health and stamina, whenever all 3 of those are filled for my weapons arts, my damage goes up by each one of them. So at full strength, or at full Fable arts, I'm able to do huge amounts of damage. So I do what I can to keep that up. I only use it whenever I absolutely have to. Then there's one that the amount of money you have, or in this case is ergo, the amount of that you have, you'll end up doing more damage as well. Those Fable catalysts also come in handy. Another reason I like this weapon is because the wide swing of it allows me to hit more than just one enemy. Before I go to that, I really need to deflect counter attack. Okay, so as long as I can time it right, I'll do a counter attack and I'll get it back. That's one thing that is really hard to do in some aspects. Like, there's a whole weapon that the charge attack does, that whole deflecting thing. A lot of people don't know that you can do that with it though. Because it's just a dragon, it's known as the dragon katana or something. And like the charged heavy on this is, I do that, I don't know if you've seen it. But for that dragon katana, I swish it around and put it in front of me, and if I time that right, I can counter whatever attack is being thrown my way. Ow. I try my best not to get hit by these guys, because no matter, blocking it doesn't help. And neither does, a perfect parry does, which you get if you block at the exact time that you get hit, which is a pain in the ass to do, actually. Those the guys calls a status effect that's known as overheat. That status effect burns your health away for a given short period of time. Ironically, oh Jesus Christ, scared the hell out of me. Ironically, I can dodge or do dashes to get it to go away pretty quick. It's game version of stop, drop, and roll.
Oh, fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
Those stalkers just left. That's rather disloyal. Quite insulting.
Alright, well, I have 12,000 that I need to spend before this boss fight, because this boss fight is a pain in the ass.
That's rather disloyal. Quite insulting.
And this is actually the boss fight that I was wanting to save my throwables for.
Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people? Hold on. I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but well, they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. I'd hate to lose him. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for my butler. I'd consider it a personal favor and owe you in kind. Before all this chaos, Fuoco was the puppet in charge of the furnace. But he changed. He was a stand-up fellow once. Now, not so much. I'm told he's still building an army of puppets and marching them on the cathedral. How did this nightmare come to be? Please, you must stop him before he does any more harm.
So now that I have this area, I'm gonna go level up some more. Because nothing is better than being overpowered.
Now that we have a moment to talk, you must understand. The city is on its deathbed. The petrification disease spreads too fast, and the puppets rampage everywhere. Nobody knows what caused the disaster. Everyone in Krat is just trying to survive. That's why I found you. Our only hope, Geppetto's puppet.
That's fast.
We're both unique. I am able to
Say hi to
wield the
Thomas.
power of Ergo. Power I used
He goes by
to
Dirty
call on
Sanchez.
you. That's all I can say for now. Please, save
Alright.
Krat.
The grease is the best part of a heart attack. That was a little loud there. Alright.
I'll use my power.
So I can get this up to 22. I can possibly up to. I'm gonna get it up to 21. Get that. There we go.
Welcome to Hotel Krat.
Man, this
How
game
may
has
I be
a
of service?
good thing.
The Stalkers are Krat's vigilantes. There are two groups of them, the Bastards and the Sweepers. The Bastards are an organization of guards for the alchemists and the workshop. Motto, honor or nothing. The Sweepers are an organization of guards for the old families of Krat. Motto, we always repay what is owed. Historically, the relationship between the two groups has been turbulent, but most were killed in the puppets' full-scale attack. That is what little I know beyond the hotel walls. May I serve you in some other way?
Nope, that's all.
Welcome
Yes, I need to see it. Damn, he has 2 quartz that I forgot he had. Luckily, is why I always keep these. That puts me
Welcome
back up to 7,000. And that takes 50, 600 just to get these 2, but it's gonna come in handy. It's a cat. The cat hates me. The only reason I'm wearing the dog head is because I got so used to how Pinocchio looked to begin with. Huh? No. You want me to show you? Alright, give me 1 second. That's what I thought. I'm just gonna take care of my light work. probably. Alright, so now just do this. I don't feel like messing with the be right back thing. So I'll just leave you on the screen with all my stats. And I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Oh. So, a cool thing about this game is, not only do you have multiple vendors in this game, but it's a common theme. I don't think a lot of people notice it, but each area, as long as you can find it, there is a certain elemental weapon that the boss of the next area is weak to. Like this, I just teleported to an area right before the factory I'm at, and you can come across a vendor that's really hard to miss, but he sells a
For your
electric
information,
weapon,
I didn't.
which is how you can figure out, like, the electric coil. You can figure out, oh, cool, well, that's going to be the weakness for the next boss. It all depends on how well you are at getting it to where it is, but it's a cool little thing. There's been a few people that I have went out of my way to inform about that because they was complaining about certain bosses, and like there's one that's weak to fire. Well, and at the very beginning of the factory I'm at, the Workshop Union entrance, there's a room that has a locked door that you don't normally know that you can get in. I accidentally fell in it, so. And it's guarded by 2 puppets on the inside. After you get those 2 puppets, you will see a safe that's in there. After you see the safe, you turn around and you can just throw or walk up to it, grab it, and that allows you to rip the door off, and that's how you get the salamander blade. Well, it's a dagger, but which tells you, oh well, the next boss is weak to fire. A main boss, by the way, not optional. Optional bosses, they're just kind of whatever. The weapon that I'm using scales with my technique, which is why I got it up to a 22 or 21. It means the higher my technique number is, the stronger my attacks are going to be with this weapon. What's ironic is I can actually, if I get the timing right, I can break this guy's shovel that he takes away. Ow. No, I'm so sorry for that. Woohoo. Yeah, if I do that perfect parry, I'll be able to. Woohoo! Alright, so I am going. Oh, yeah, you can also change your mechanical parts. Like, for me, I've just changed one that helps with fire resistance. I'll go with this one too. Oh. There's some that you get by beating enemies, others you get by just buying or finding. Alright, so before I fight this boss, don't like the fact that there's a little kid puppet right there. Venini is a jerk. I wanna make as much as Venini's butler does. So come down here to the puppet of the future boss. Because this guy also gets his garden a weapon. I like how you can target anyone. I can target this man's crotch if I wanted to. Won't be able to hit it, but I can target it. Ow. Like that. Oh yeah, he also given me a quartz, which helps me level up certain aspects of my abilities. The booster glaive is a fun weapon, sadly. Oh, and it's a technique weapon, so I could use it. It's a really fun weapon to mess around with. However, even though the booster glaive does more base damage, and has damage resisting while guarding, it's more of, I don't really like the fact that, like, it also, my weapon scales with mobility, so if I was to start putting more into my mobility, I'd be able to do a little bit more damage anyway. I actually need to put some more of my mobility. It makes me attack a little faster. Did I get what the hell? No. Yeah. Alright. There is one thing I do have a issue with, which is the fact of it literally just shows nothing of the trouble you go through whenever you can't upgrade wherever you want.
I'll use my power to help.
I have to come back to the hotel every time I want to do this. And now that I have this done, you can farm thermites from them. Nice. So I'm gonna use that there. Don't mind the glare of my alarm. It disappears inside the boss room. inspectors also show you what weaponry you can get from the boss too. Hell, I fought this boss enough that I hate the boss. Like, that's the fastest I have ever beaten that boss. And that is primarily because, in every sense of the matter, I hate it. I hate that boss with passion.
What do we have here? A broken butler puppet. Yeah, I seem to remember someone on the second floor. Think it belongs to him? We gotta ask what happened sometime. Now's good.
I don't think I'll ever be able to beat that boss as fast as I did.
Ah, you're back! And you found... Oh, dear. Pulcinella. They really did a number on you. Pulcinella was proof that puppets possess true courage. I will not rest until I have revived him. But there will be ample time for that. First, I must thank you for a truly heroic piece of work. The factory is ours again. The puppets are going to be in really bad shape after this. Let us return to the hotel and rest while we can. I cannot shake, but that's for the future to solve.
To the hotel.
If it isn't my savior. Glad there you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, all of us. But listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Lorenzini Venigni. Gentleman, bon vivant, and, at the moment, utterly at your service, my friend. If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Krat's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just two of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I sincerely believe meeting Venigni is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please, take this. My newest prototype. It'll be safe with you. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder. I hope you'll put it to good use.
Nice.
Then my eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and acclaim can keep one quite preoccupied, I'm afraid. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your, particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we? I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are, legion. No? Too much? It was too much. I always welcome... Of course, your Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. I won't forget what you've done for us. If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Venigni. I always welcome friends. May I be of service? No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why? That day of all days. It was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself. We need to learn how this happened.
Most fun. But you don't have to go through and like my stuff. A lot of people would disagree with you because I don't make videos, I do live streams. Which one? That one's technique. That one's technique. I like this one because it allows me to have a parry. This one allows me to shoot. And if I'm a modifier, I'll get trace. Trace? Yeah, it allows me to pull myself to him. Weirdly enough, I've never messed with the left armor shield. Still, because it can't ever be modified. Which I find is a big letdown. Oh yeah, I know what it's telling me to do. It wants me to craft the Legion arm from this guy. The high-powered flame amplifier. Which ironically is the only boss you can create an arm from. what it uses. I think it's yeah, that's what I thought. It said advanced.
I know my way around a weapon.
Weirdly enough, she's had
Want me
that
to look at
fire
something?
axe sitting on her table since before I got mine. See, if I could upgrade this weapon once, it jumps to 156 on physical attack versus the booster glaive, which does 144 if I upgrade it. Let me pull up the Twitch thing on my phone, because for some reason I'm not able to check both of them at the same time. Yeah, I'm here. I can't have YouTube's thing going, like chat going with the with the Twitch chat at the same time, which I find is weird. I feel like I should be able to have both to where I can see both of them. I like Souls games. I'm getting to where I can't really stand any multiplayer war games. I'm gonna be honest, primarily because I get on, I try to have fun, and it's not every PC player. I know that, but it's just a lot of the PC players like to have cheats, or there's a lot of console players that like to have Coronas. Yeah, I stream on a little bit of any and everything. I have Sunken Land, which is a personal one that I like. Don't really get a whole lot of views whenever I play it. I like Souls-like. I will play some army games here and there, but I primarily don't like playing them. I also play on PS5, on PS5 sometimes. Right now I'm on PC. Just a bunch of different stuff. If you want a game that you'll have a chance of getting more views on, sadly that would have to probably be Black Ops, or not Total War, like Black Ops 6 or Modern Warfare, Warzone. Like, you'd have to be real sweaty, or you could do like I do. I've been streaming on and off for years, but honestly, each game has their own dedicated fan base to it. Like Liza P, if I was just slightly bigger to get my stream shared out there just a little bit more, I could probably get a fan base going just for me goofing off on this. Then you have Sunken Land, Stranded Deep, Sons of the Forest. All of them have dedicated fan bases. It's just getting your stream out there, or having it up at the right time is what I'm going to be looking at. One of the biggest games that I noticed a jump for following on YouTube, it's not like that also is a big, it's not big, but it's also a big platform that you're going to be streaming on, to know what's in the rotation like whenever I originally started streaming on PC, like my first few PC streams, I was using OBS Studio to stream my gameplay, which is great starting out because it's free. If you don't have the money to get Streamlabs, you have free stuff, but you have to pay for like the Ultra membership, which whenever you are doing that, you're able to get the transitions and notifications and stuff like I have, like how you see the chat box popping up, or how if whenever you follow, it pops it up. I think you follow that right. I have to look into how to get the sound so I can actually start hearing the notifications, because on Twitch, they have their own type of thing that you can do, that you can get the studios on, like on a computer, and go through, set up the notification sounds. Like for me, if I was streaming via the Twitch desktop that I have, I'd be able, if you subscribe, it would be a good Allen. And that's how I would know that you would subscribe. Or followed, however you want to see it on there. On YouTube, I just haven't found anything that works. Honestly, I work third shift Sunday through Thursday. So it's just kind of whenever I get the time on Friday and Saturday. Some weeks I like to. I did a little stream last night, like till like 2 o'clock in the morning, of me actually starting because all my other games are on PS5, and it's really weird playing it on PC because how everybody. Confidence. Do it to put down my phone. Because I looked down my phone to see your chat, and I have a buddy that's watching me while he's at work on YouTube. If you're gonna try to stream, do you like scary games? Because like I said, one of the games I noticed a big jump in my following on YouTube was, I went through and was playing the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Like, the first 2, I jumped from like 20 or 30 subscribers to 55 within like 2 days. So if you know the target stuff you want, you'll be able to jump in it.
Whoa, did puppets do this?
Yeah, if you link your name, I will screenshot it on my phone, and I'll be able to look it up. No, I like to watch the artwork, so primarily because it takes so much time, and a lot of people take the talent that someone has to have to, like, it's amazing, the artwork that I've seen on many different platforms. And yes, I do have Discord. I think one of my favorite pieces of artwork that I've seen someone do just a speed. Yeah, I'll add you real quick. As you can see, the whole PC thing right there. Go over here to my second screen. Move my breakfast over to the side. Alright, the request has been sent. So whenever that's all said and done, whenever you get the time to accept that, let me know. I'll pull it back up. Get the butterfly, get the butterfly. And that's exactly what I need. It takes so long to get the upgrade material for this weapon. I got worried I was actually about to hit that thing and blow up for a second. I can go this way. Close up. I hate the ones that has the pitchforks because every time they'll do a charge attack, you can't block it either. Like, once you start getting hit by it, you can't block it, which is really annoying. It's one of the reasons I like having the long weapon. So Thomas, how is your workday going? It also, every time you get hit, if you don't have, if you haven't already picked up your stuff, it will generate. go to. Let me get this. Hit him with a passion. In the words of one of my favorite YouTubers, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. And that YouTuber's name is Darnton. Just, you know, a heads up on that. For some reason it makes me have to do it twice. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you did the dragon one? That looks dope. I love the Cortana one. I'm a big Halo fan. Alright, I gotta say, the Ghost Cities would be an awesome Streamlab thing. The Ghost City would be great. It would actually fit the aesthetic more than the full one I have going right now. I like the Krampus and the Pentagram too, that's fucking amazing. I don't know if I'll be able to... Oh yeah, I can. I love the... I am going to be honest, I cannot read very well. I grew up with what's known as Erling syndrome, which is a really rare disorder. For me, reading's not the best. It affects me based on my sight for reading. But I love the one that had the game controller, Megalonius, or whatever it was. Then there's AR Gaming. That's amazing. Love the logo. The dragon one. Can't be doing a lot of one for family. Don't want to get demonetized on something that I'm not even making money on. Those are amazing. Oh yeah, that Grim City one is amazing as well. The last launch. I think that's... There's some of these that look like they was made for streamers. Like a specific streamer. And that's amazing. If I knew how to edit videos and stuff, it would make it a lot easier for me to be able to do some of the stuff I want to do. Because I don't always have time to, it's not always quiet enough for me to do live streams. So doing a video that doesn't have anything other than, you know, just no
Do you want to go up,
commentary would
child?
be great.
I'm sorry, but the train isn't in service anymore. The cathedral isn't the sanctuary it once was.
I
The
know
people who went up there
doing live streams,
never
a lot of people
returned.
don't like someone that
I
doesn't
still
talk.
don't know
It's one
what
of the reasons
happened.
I have trouble getting a lot
But
of
I do
people
know
in here.
this. The cathedral is off limits. Forever. If you're determined to pass, you must prove your identity. Who are you? Are you a stalker? Interesting. I thought all the stalkers died when the workshop tower collapsed. As for me, I'm as good as dead. A sinner who lost everyone I ever loved. I have no right to stop someone as determined as you. Please be safe up there.
You ever play this game, never do nothing and never try walking past her unless you are prepared for a fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway. Now, those of you who joined us in Moonlight Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico. I kid. Frangelico, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of the beautiful Krot. It's been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini!
Fucking cricket.
Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide. You look annoyed. What I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Oh, something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets, that's to be expected, but what is that?
Just so everyone that's watching this knows, he is talking about this dead body with the horns right here. Ironically, that's not the first time we've seen something like this in this game. There's actually there's one of them way back in this area. I'll show it to you. It's kind of like a foreshadowing event. There's a lot of foreshadowing in this, but it was night last time I was here. Nice. Oh, you go through here, you actually have to wrap around this way. But Jiminy never says anything about that. I don't know if they cut a line from it or what, but I mean, you hit it and it does bleed. So it does have collision effects. But I don't know why Jiminy doesn't have a voice line to that. That is like a huge overlook to me. Before I do anything.
I know my way around.
I don't have the crescent. I need the dark crescent.
Bonjour, Laos. I am set the house.
Yeah. I need that. I did check for Discord. I've looked at every single one of them. Even the one that had the sound from the dragon. I loved all
I'll
of
use
them.
my
They
power
looked
to help
amazing.
you.
And the Ghost City one is my favorite. If I could have that as a Streamlabs, I would. because that would fit the whole aesthetic.
Welcome to Hotel.
It would fit it a lot more
I'll
than
use my power.
what I got now,
I am
because
able
I'm
to
using
wield
the
Ergo.
dual alert boxes.
They call me a listener because I can hear Ergo. I inherited the power from my mother, who hated it, called it the devil's power. So I kept it a secret that I could talk to puppets. Now you are the only one my voice reaches. So I beg you, please, save Krat.
I am going, since I need to have this right here, I need to have try to get as much as the streaming setup in here as I can. There we go. There you go. Put Discord over to the right side of it. There. That way everything is set how it needs to be. Alright. Now time to get back on track. I like the little Resident Evil throw.
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
Those are corpses. Literally, that's the name of them. These corpses. Why it wanted me to make the flame bridge farm.
What is happening? What's their problem? Wait, their bodies are strangely altered. I don't know what's going on, but keep those eyes and ears open.
Oh, yeah. Gotta get the prayer icon there. Sorry, I'm bouncing between the game and talking to Miss Rebecca. She says she has an idea for my channel, and I'm all for hearing ideas, because I'm not one that's gonna shy away from any way, shape, or form of learning and getting a way to, and possibly getting a thing for getting it higher and pushed further. That's going to be a long message apparently, so I am going to be doing this. Nice. I am still eating it. Yes. Fuck off. Fuck off and bring me something to drink. Like my coffee. You hate me. What? I was drinking it, and I got sidetracked. I was. I'm just not very fast. Now, why do I feel like I'm mid poison? That's good. A little strong enough. I get it, I'm a furnace, does not mean put your ice cold hands on my shoulders. Or my back, you know I'm so athletic. Alright, if it wasn't for that coffee being around my PC and get up, I'd chase you. You know, as soon as I'm done fighting this bitch, I'm coming after you. That attack that I got hit by like 4 times. Open that door. Stargazer! messaging. Now, that is the first time I've ever walked in here without scaring that thing away. I never knew it was eating someone. I never knew that. Baby, come here! That's the boss. Normally whenever you walk in here, you spook it and it does this. So that's all you see is it going down, because you never realize it's right there until you see it moving. Never spooked it before. I warned you.
Take me away.
I love you, buddy. Chokehold. Rear neck chokehold. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. No, I wouldn't make you die. I'd just make it to where you passed out. Yeah. I flick you. No. I'll flick your ears though. Hey. Go beat up mama. You're mean. You only ever listen to mama. I did no such thing. No, never. Hold up, there's someone I'm missing. Wish I could break that. Are you still there, Thomas?
Mercy! My name is... I was able... Sorry. Many the gold can...
What you looking for? What remote? Oh, that cube there. To
The people of ancient Krat knew how to bottle a wish upon us. They claimed special powers. I don't know how it works. But if you can... I'm headed to the St. Frangelico Cathedral. You can find me there if you need me. Seems there's... I'm headed to... The people of ancient... They claimed special powers after distilling the wish into a cube made from a meteorite.
Why are you being mean
I
about
don't know how it works, but it's said to react to someone who has ergo and grant them
it?
power.
You always hit me.
You ever wish upon a star,
What?
Stalker? I hope this wish stone helps you with that.
Why are you always trying to start shit? Because I have anger issues. And you know this. My back does it. Yeah. Because he's actually the costume that goes with it. Yeah. And that's the outfit that goes with it. But I like this. It fits the Japanese style of mythology better than that. Yeah, it does. Neither does the donkey or the mouse, but you know what? It's the best one. It's the more realistic one because this is the donkey one. Oh. Getting old. Thomas went bye-bye. Don't know why Thomas went bye-bye, but Thomas went bye-bye. Mr. Dirty Sanchez. Where art thou? Rest. Grindstone. Right. Fuck that organ. I hate the organ. I hate this place a lot. No, weirdly enough, I've never tried this. That is 100% why I'm gonna do this. I did not know I could actually skip everything and go down to the boss room that way. It would have been funny if I could. I don't know why they made it look like a platform way down, you know? That hole that you seen the boss go down. If you look down in it, it looks like you can platform your way down to the boss room. Why do you keep looking at that one? I can show it to you. It's artwork and stuff that this person has done. It's pretty much they make the edits and stuff like that. That kind of like how I'm using the Ghoul alert box on Streamlabs or Element Labs, Streamlabs, whatever you want to call it. They do some of the work for some of the streamers, or they'll even do just something like that. Like, they just have different things that they do. Like, here's some of the custom stuff that they've done. I know for a fact because they said that we could do something similar to it. Like a cartoon version of myself or any character I like. I told him I really didn't have the money for it right now, but if I had the money for it, then I'd love to do it with kind of like the Ghost City-esque type of Grim Reaper that they had, with red eyes and black mist around it, and kind of see about getting it set up like a VTuber thing, to where whenever I talk, the Grim Reaper's mouth moves as well. That way I don't have to use a webcam, but it shows that it, you know, me interacting. No, really? Hey baby, you know what time it is for me? That really does look like a decent platform to lay down. Right there, yay. Cat butt, because every form of Dark Souls type game, woo, that was close, has to have something to do with cat falling. Oh, I did have Legion Caliber. Now this would also be a good spot to say, oh, let me see one of those back in the spot. That thing. Come on. Yes, I wish those things would disappear every time too, but they don't. The fact that they're stationed everywhere you don't want them to be. And that's why. God damn it. I'm sorry, that fucking electric goddamn ball is fucking stupid to have fucking roll that goddamn much down there. There's no way in hell to get past it. Now I gotta fucking go all the way back through that goddamn shit. Some of the stupidest fucking gameplay design they've ever fucking did. And for some reason, they fucking think it's a good idea to put something like that in almost every fucking one of their games. In this game, it's multiple. Fucking multiple. There's the fireball one that has a longer fucking drop than that. I got so fucking lucky. Just to get knocked all the way back down to the fucking starting area. Goddamn fucking stupid fucking area. Stupid fucking level design. I wish they fucking could. They need to actually have casual fucking players do this. That way, whenever it comes to that electric wall, yeah, it's cool and all, but do you think it's practical to have it drop that many in a short amount of time? Oh my fucking god. Now we're back to this fucking bullshit. I'm about to start throwing a fucking goddamn thermite. It's fucking stupid. I shouldn't have to keep climbing up a goddamn ladder just to get past this fucking shit. Because it's always a good idea to piss off your fucking player base because you don't have the fucking common decency not to be a prick. And of course, somehow or another, I still end up dying. Oh, I didn't die, really. Fell and used up all my fucking healing. Fucking stupid. I hate when they fucking make me use shit that shouldn't be there. Like, if they actually gave a decent amount of rewards, or at least more than average fucking ergo, then I wouldn't have any problem with them putting them in the stupidest fucking places. But I mean, honestly, what are you supposed to do right here? Yeah, you can jump across, but you'll end up getting hit in midair. Now, this whole thing, I think maybe one or two of them is broke, and you're able to fucking walk through it. So, I mean, overall, you're just kind of stuck right here until it's all said and over with. with that. This one actually has a broken one that you have to wait for.
I'm over everyone and the Archbishop. If I write his words, I can't die.
Damn it! I can't find the way out. Monsters everywhere. I need to grab my share and leave. Oh. Oh, that's odd. I thought I was the only one with a sound mind here. Sure I don't need to introduce myself? Note these golden wings? Yes, you guessed it. You don't know who I am. Preposterous!
Everyone in Krat has heard of me. Do you live under a rock? I'm Alidoro the Hound. Treasure hunter extraordinaire. Yes, it's a nickname. I ditched my real name in the past. I'm looking for other survivors of this disaster, but it's been a lonely search, and there's danger around every corner. Do you know of a place where I can take refuge? Preferably someplace clean and comfortable, you know, civilized. Venini Works. I didn't give that place much thought. That's where the puppets are being made, after all. But I heard tell of a shelter there as well. With no first-hand knowledge, I suppose I have to trust you. I have a lot of searching ahead of me, so why don't I lighten my load? Consider this an act of charity. A thank you gift. Take it. Since you're so helpful, I'll give you a peek at my... As a descendant of aristocrats, the very best families, I have a duty to the common people. I live my life fulfilling that duty. And part of that duty is ensuring these items are returned to their rightful owners. What I'm showing you is just a portion of the collection. If you come to the refuge, we'll be able to continue our confabulation. Until then, remember this hound when golden wings shine.
Oh, thank you. Just seeing the Archbishop's holy mark renews my spirit. It's a reminder of the quiet power of faith. I'll remember this forever, Stalker. It's a reminder...
to the old Krat. The old me. Before the greed overtook me.
Gold coin trees are said to blossom when plague stalks the land. Perhaps they've already bloomed somewhere in Krat.
At the House of Anin.
I've been... If my sister... I do so... Isn't this a cryptic vessel? Well, I would expect nothing less from you. What I mean, of course, is that this is a humble invention of mine. A cipher device. Once your information is locked in here, only you can get it out. Of course, once people realize the value of a truly unbreakable way to keep secrets, knockoffs flood the market. The trials and travails of true genius, forever copied, never credited. But I admit, even some of these knockoffs could still hold secrets. You're welcome to take a crack at, well, cracking it. Who knows? It could lead you to something truly valuable. Or at least more practical. May I be of assistance? I can decipher this in moments, if you'd allow me. I admit I'm a bit rusty, but it's all starting to come back to me. Genius never sleeps and never truly abandons the truly brilliant. What? No, of course I didn't read the contents. Who has time to read anymore? But I could help you read it if you want to.
I know my way around.
Welcome to... This is a supply box. I shall open it. Welcome to...
I know my way around a well.
to me.
Puppets. You? I didn't think we'd ever meet again. Can't say I'm happy to see you, though. Sorry, I let my frustration get the better of me. This place is... Honor and trust are everything to this hound. You've insulted me to the core. I'll never forgive you. Nice try, but I've been there already and I know better. The puppets have already destroyed that place. Again, you spurn my trust. But even a brave soul... I shall show you mercy. Perhaps it will inspire a nobler spirit in you. But beware, do not fool me ever again. You tricked me with your luck. Remember, it seems the hotel... Oh, it's you. I am the Hound. Betrayal. I shall give you the honor of viewing my treasure, so that you... However, you must prove it's up to you.
People have no idea so many secrets are buried in... Thanks for keeping me company.
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous wooden puppet? All of Krat knows the story. All because of someone who loved that story more than anyone else. But this is strange. I do not recall... Who exactly was that someone?
Those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malam district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too. You're full of surprises. A puppet that keeps changing, keeps growing. I can feel a change in your ergo. Change is never easy. Look at me. A human trapped in the shackles of the past. I wish I was back in Krat before the petrification disease, before the disaster. Krat was a city of light, a city of joy. I wish I could go back, even just for one day. That is how. Learn from how lies are a weapon. I'll use my power to help you.